Well, I'm at the community camp. It's a freezing night. They said it was going to be really cold. It certainly is. I'm not going to do much filming tonight as I got here late after work and I forgot my charging block. So I've got to be careful on my battery on my phone. But I will try and get as much filming as I can in. I'm going to have a chill out. I'm only having 2 beers tonight. To be honest, I'm a little bit tired from work, but I can't wait to just have a bit of a chill in the woods.
Looking boy, isn't
He is.
he? Yeah.
There you go.
Eating ginger nuts now.
Do you think you'd have an apple?
We could try, can't we? He's obviously wanting a quick fix.
Yeah. You came in with the good stuff too quick. The dogs ain't bothering him. Morning all. Found a fox. Fantastic. Came right up to the fireplace at one point. It's obviously hungry because of all the ice. Yeah, there's icy patches and puddles about. Oh, ice everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but there's a few patches of it. So let me take you around the old joint. I'll pop this up for a little bit of privacy, or just to keep a bit of wind chill. I don't know. I'll put it up because I just wanted to, I suppose. Got my pan there. Got my food hanging up, so I put like a ridge line or a drop or whatever you call it. I don't know if you call it a ridge line, improvisation thing. And then I've got my bags here. I've got my microclimate there. And that's where the old fireplace area was. Now this gets a little bit wet and swamped over, but they still do with the activity here, and then the new areas over there, and there's the woodshed. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna get some like a coffee and a bit of breakfast. Catch you in a bit. Just from here down.
Yeah. And then we're going to start. Not all the way. So if you come back on that bottom now, just pinch it and pull it, and it'll lift it. I'm going to let you do it. I'm just going to look it in. Just use the tip of the knife facing it upwards and run it up. Be careful with your fingers. Is it the same dog fox that we had before?
Yeah, it is. He's come back for more. So Apparently what you do is you cut the top here, look. And so what you're going to do is cut the top here apparently, and then you score down there nice and thinly. But what you'll see is doing is using the end of his blade. So you don't, and I first started doing it, I was using the whole blade, but you don't, you just use the little end of the blade there, and it's just like little nicks, and then you can get your hand in and pull it down. And what I was saying earlier on about it is basically they take the anus out because that could spoil the meat, so you twist it up, and the trachea or the head, that is pulled away because there could be food still trapped in there which could get into the meat. We need to look out for any, what we have to look out for is any disease that could be part of it, any spots or anything like that. Dark spots especially, yeah. And basically in this country they're an invasive species, so you won't get in trouble for shooting them, because basically they eat food, run off, come back, and unlike other deer, they breed all year round. So some deers only breed at certain times of years. MuntJacs are all the time, and they're vermin. So you know, it's just keeping the population to a bit of a minimum. Do you reckon that's correct, isn't it, really? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, then we work our way around the back now, yeah?
Around the back now?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah. Just cut round the
Is this
tail,
alright,
leave
yeah?
the tail attached, and then peel the rest.
There you go, peeled that off.
So
once you get the back legs out, you can roll the back down and pull it down, and that helps you find where the torso, the rib cage and stuff is as well, so that'll make it easier.
Yeah.
Once you got it off the back, you can just pull it down. Yeah, I'm going to take the
so what, do you just work around the back and take the fur off at the back?
Careful at the back, yeah, 'cause it's where the tendon
Is it more difficult at the back then?
is. Yeah, it was.
This is one of the most difficult bits. Well, not difficult, but what we've got to be careful of is the meat doesn't get on the fur, and it's got a little bit on there, and I suppose that can happen because it's just a little bit more difficult.
Putting in, just go from this way. Go from this way.
Right out there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there.
It's got a bit awkward now. So can we either go from that way, can't we? Because then we can get into, yeah.
It's hard. You're there to go, you soft lad. Yes, just get that down, yeah.
It should hopefully tear.
Well, the bit for this one's easy.
So that's the first time I've ever done that. I'm still learning, and there's lots of people in there who are still learning how to do it. There's people who've done it or had experience of doing it before, haven't done it for a long time. But apparently, MuntJac's one of the hardest ones to do. So I suppose if we were to do a different thing, it wouldn't be easier, different animal. But it is all a learning curve. And that's what we're here for, to learn stuff. So we're going to be using the pelt at a later date. We've kept some urine aside, so urine's a key ingredient of the tanning process, and that'll get used for something else. Cool. Andy. So we left some bits out off the pelt when we're cleaning the pelt off for the fox. Just some leftovers. I think I dropped a little tiny bit there when I was putting it out. There's some here. So hopefully Mr. Fox will come and get those later. I think I also put one there, and oh, It might have gone already. Unless I didn't put it there. Sure he did. Oh, no, it's there. That's where I put it. So yeah, camp's lovely and quiet. Still see frost on the ground. Look at all this swampland here, look. Puddles. You saw earlier on that a lot of this was icy. There's still spots of ice, but there's puddles about. But yeah. So camp's just up there. There we go.
That's just gone on to.
Facebook's not told me anybody's.
Deer, it's deer. MuntJac to be precise. Epic Andy. Yes. Well, we're back at the beer tree and it's been an epic night. I've had some lovely food and the food's been absolutely awesome. So if you like my content, why not subscribe? It's easy to do, it's free, and it helps me and the algorithm and helps you see content like mine. And also, it's got to be Andy and epic, and it always is. I always try my best. If you can't subscribe, try and ring the bell or do something like that. If you just like watching, welcome Andy. It's that time again. It's time for the beer tree. Yes, I've got an epic beer tree in a lovely spot on a cold winter's night. And boy is it cold. It is cold. Now I've got 2 lots of beers. I've got 2 lots of beers. So I have down here, I have a lot of beers from Europe. I have some from Belgium. I have some from Ireland. I even have some from Sweden. So it's a bit of a mixed mess, or a mixed mash-up, but let's see what we come to. So the Euro beer tree. Hello Euro beer tree. I'm sorry we left you. The Brexit's happened, but that's something we don't talk about. There we go, beer tree. European beer tree tonight, with European beers. He's my Euro friend. Oh yes he is. Euro beer tree. So let's pick one out then. Let's pick a beer from the beer tree. What can we have? I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. Time to go to Europe. Which one we having then? Heavy lifting. Heavy lifting. So this is an heavy lifting. Okay, it's a dark sweet malt. So guess it's a porter then, is it? I don't know. Dark sweet malt. It's only 3.9, so it's a baby of the little brands. What else can I say about the little friend? Where's it from? Oh, come on, you bugger. Tell me where you're from. This is from Dundee, Scotland. So this is a Scottish one. In fact, I'm going to put that one down because it's not really fun. It is still Europe, but it's not what I was after. Because I was after something that was European. So, I think I saw one that said from Belgium or one from Sweden. I think this is the one from Sweden. I'm sure I read it was from Sweden. It's a sweet haze. It's Swift Hazy, or Swift Haze is what it's called. Yeah, made in Sweden. So this is a Swedish beer, but I think it's actually classed as like a Czechoslovakian thing. But it's from Sweden, so that is European. And it's 4.2. How about that then? Euro beer. Now I think Sweden's not in the European Union, but it's still in Europe. That's good enough for me. Is it a slipper or is it a slurper? A sipper or a slurper? Let's find out. It's hard to judge. That's a sipper. That is a sipper. It's quite watery. But it has got it is hazy, which I love anyway. Now what I've found as well, these beers seem really, really nice today. And I think it's because they're very cold. They're cold to touch, but you don't need ice or you don't need a freezer because nature's got its own. So thanks to nature, we have good beer. Andy, thanks for watching the beer tree. So everybody's just gone to bed and left me with a fire. But at one point, it was just me and another camp member that was sat right where I am. My glasses cases and my can of beer. The fox that was there from earlier on came up as far as here, keeps skirting round, and in fact I would be surprised if it's still walking around there now. And I'm not kidding you, when I went to the toilet I stopped dead, put my green light on my head torch and just stopped dead, and it's been getting close ever since. And it was marvellous, and by far it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic that this fox was just wandering round so close, so majestic, beautiful fox. And it was there to say it was the one from earlier. I'm sure it could sense food that was around. And then I get the fire going as well. I set that off a minute ago. What a magical, magical thing, seeing that fox just wandering around here from me. All the way up to there, and all the way back down there, and got all the food from around there. All the way round. By the fire. On my own, with a few beers, and have a bit of me time. Hopefully I'll catch you in the morning. Well, that's me packed up, ready for go. The weather today is a little bit colder, not too bad actually, and it's lovely and warm last night. Right, I'm going to get off. Done.